How you doing? This is Savant. I'm your coach. I am the CEO of Forward Inc. We are application that automates your savings. This is the 23rd video. Today, I want to talk about money. Yep, I know it's your favorite topic. Money is like water. Water. It can be so beautiful. I hope you're drinking it. I try to drink 8 glasses every day. But water, it refreshes you. It takes out all the bad things outside of you. But water can be bad too. I've been in experiences. I'm originally from Houston, Texas. Home has been flooded before, and we had to start all over again. And so the reason I want to explain that money is like water is, water can serve a good thing for you. And that's why you need to start saving. I'm going to preach this and preach this and preach this, that you need to start saving, guys. Saving is that foundation, the foundation that you need. Listen, we all have dreams. We all have aspirations. And there's people that we aspire to be like, but are we using the tool of money to reach that aspiration in the right way? You see all the people that are wealthy, right? But I bet you 9 times out of 10 that they have an emergency fund. And better yet, 9 times out of 10 they have a disaster fund. So what's a disaster fund? Let's sip on a little bit of water. That's 1 month of living expenses. Do you have that? If not, let's start saving today. Second, do you have an emergency fund? You know, you'll hear the financial pundits, they'll talk about it can go from 3 months to 12 months. Do you have 3 months of living expenses in case of emergency? It's not when and if. Emergency's coming. It always does when it's least expected, but by us having that foundation, we'll be able to be prepared for it. So on our group me, if you haven't joined our group me, I would encourage you to go to Forward Inc, FRWDinc.com. And there was a few questions that people asked me, so I'm checking them right now. One of the questions is, what are good finances and how do I know I'm doing well financially? Well, Forward believes that good finances start off with you having that savings account. Good finances, you having a bank account. Is your direct deposit going into an active checking account? And with that active checking account, do you have a savings account? And are you saving? Now, majority of wealthy people are saving about 20% of their income. Forward suggested you save about 14%. It's very doable, and we suggest that you do it automatically. That's what the application is for. Whereas every time that you get paid, we pull out that 14% or what you can afford depending on your other bills and expenses. And you do that. That's what a sign of good finance. That's the first habit that you need to have. Also, what's good finance? When you're on your job, are you contributing to your 401k? Regardless if your company matches you or not, are you contributing to your 401k? Because whether you want to know it or not, most of us are going to grow very old. Millennials are probably going to see 80. And 71% of those millennials that's going to see 80 are still going to be working and not retiring. I don't want you to be in that boat. I want you to start saving now with a savings account, with your 401k on your job. If you're self-employed or entrepreneur, you can start an IRA, start saving, or you can invest. Companies like Fidelity, Vanguard, start investing for your retirement because we're going to grow older. So it's better for us to be prepared for that when that is inevitability is, which is going to come, already have it. That's a good sign of finance. I had a second question. Second question is, when am I ready to invest? You're ready to invest when you have that emergency fund. When you have that emergency fund, you can go and start investing. And you make sure that you do your research though. Like, are you the type of investor that I'm going to invest in things that I use? You know, I have an Apple, an iPhone. Am I going to invest in Apple? Or I use online shopping all the time. I'm an avid user of Amazon. Am I going to invest in Amazon? Or I'm interested in real estate, but I don't have the time to have a property of my own. So am I going to invest in a stock that all their portfolio is real estate investments. There's so many options where you can start investing. But the first investment that everyone should make will be caveat on what I just spoke about earlier, and that's for your retirement. You should be investing in your 401k, especially now. Most companies are matching you when it comes to your 401k. If you don't have that option, research an individual retirement account and invest in that. Another investment that people need to invest in as well is life insurance. Life insurance. I'm going to say it again. Invest in life insurance. You have policies that are as affordable as $5 a month, but you could get, on past you passing, your family could get $300,000 or more off a $5 investment every month. You need to have life insurance. So what's good finance? And what's that water that you need to drink if you want to be a financial athlete? Savings account. Take that sip of water. Do I have that savings account? Am I saving every month? Whether it's just $5, 14% of my income, 20%, am I saving? 2, am I contributing to my retirement account through my employer, or do I get one on my own? 3, do I have a life insurance policy? There's no need for many people to be GoFunding funerals. You can have a life insurance policy that's very affordable, and you know that at least you pass it on to your family. Now, what's the other side of water, money being like water? Remember, there's a lot of people that suffer from floods. I've been one of them. We've recovered. When you get into debt, that's a destruction. Now, there's good debt that people say is student loans. You get in your education, you pay that off. But if you know that you can't afford something in cash, why are you buying it credit card, and you go from $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 debt? Average American's credit card debt is $37,000. That could have been prevented if you were using the water, the money, to save versus purchasing things that you probably don't need. You go in your house right now, you go to your closet. There's clothes that you probably haven't seen since last year, 2 years, 3 years ago. There's a lot of stuff in our house, a lot of things that we're buying, trying to impress people that don't really care about us, or trying to be, the old saying, keeping up with the Joneses. Now we're keeping up with social media. We're on IG, we're on Snapchat, we're on Twitter, we're on Facebook, and we're seeing what John Doe and Jane Doe are doing, but we don't know what's going on behind the scenes. Live in your now. Figure out what you need to do to use the tool of money to reach the goals that you have. And remember, this is not a race where you're racing against everybody on IG, you're racing against everybody on Snap or Facebook. The only person you're racing is yourself. And I can tell you from personal experience that the tortoise will always beat the hare. The tortoise will always beat the hare. Listen, guys, I used to be in the Army. I was an airborne ranger. I took the time to learn how to code, and now I'm surpassing people because I took the time to know that this is my own personal race. When it came to finances, wasn't always good with finances. So I made sure that I was getting that knowledge, researching, reading, making sure that I was getting advice from people that I knew were great with their finances. One person that's been great with their finances my whole life was my mother. She grew up in segregation. She said she was never going to go back to that. And she always told me, if you cannot afford to buy it in cash, you don't need it. She only uses a credit card to purchase gas to put in her car, hotel room, rent a car, and air flight, and pays it off in full every month. So I suggest the same for you. You use debt for your advantage, but know at the same time with that credit card that you're able to pay it off. That's what money being the right thing of water, being that nutrients that you need financially. Listen, we're at Forward. Our goal is to be your coach, to create a financial athlete that we already know you are inside, and we know that you can be on the outside. Listen, would I fight Mayweather without needing a coach? Would I go play a tennis game against Serena Williams without needing a coach? but I go race Bubba Wallace without needing a coach. So I need you to go to FRWDinc.com. You subscribe to our emails every Monday. Every Monday, we're sending out money tips. Listen, we have a group me you can join. Join the group me so you can be within a circle of people that went from zero. Now we got $500 saved. Went from zero. Now we got 1,000 saved. Went from zero. Now we got 12 grand saved. We're better together as a group. Listen, we also have some merchandise. This lovely sweater I'm wearing, Forward. We also have a campaign for women. It says, I deserve equal pay. At Forward, we're pushing that there is equal pay in every industry. My co-founder is a woman. I'm a father of a daughter. It's something that's very important and dear to my heart that we push that. And so that's why we have that shirt as well. We need you to subscribe to the email. We need you to join the group me. And I need you to like us and follow us on Instagram. On Instagram, we are giving out knowledge daily, whether it's Monday with the emails, whether it's a Wednesday wealth hacks, whether it's a Teach 'em Thursday. We're always constantly giving free knowledge, because we want you to be the financial athlete that you're supposed to be. I need you to like this video, share with everybody. This is your coach. And remember, money is like water. But remember that you have to save in order for it to be the nutrients that water is for us. And like I always in every video, remember to sit with the winners because the conversation is different. I hope you have a blessed day. I hope you have a great weekend.